everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a little bit of a first impressions, which I don't normally do, but I just felt like doing one because this is new and I thought I wanted to wear this today, so I was like I might as well film the look. So this is the look we came up with this, and this is the Luxe Beauty. I don't know if it's a collection or something like that, but it's the Chrome Quad in the shades Bittersweet. I'll have all the individual shades listed down below because they're not on the palette here, so I don't know them off by heart. But yeah, I bought this, and I bought this guy here, which was the Sweetheart Shifter Sugar High. It's one of their pigments. I used that on my inner corner, so that's what I have all of my eyes today. And I did buy a single shadow, but I will show you that in my haul because it didn't go with the look, so I didn't use it in this video. But it's another one of, it's the same formula as one of the shadows in the palette. But yeah, this is the look we came up with, and I really like it. I really like this palette. I like this guy here. My favourite one is the Trichrome, which is what the single shadow that I bought as well. So that's my favourite colour, I think, out of the palette, because it's that colour on the middle of my eye and it's just beautiful. It almost looks wet. The mattes blend really well in this palette. This guy here is like a tie-dye, like swirly kind of one, and I've been using it separately. So I have both colours. I have the peachy colour on the lower lash line and the bright or deep pink I have on the inner and outer corner here for the halo eye. And I just really like it. I like how it looks. I think it looks very pretty, and yeah, the quality is really nice. I don't know, I really like it. I'll see how I get on using it a little bit more, but if you want to know more information and see swatches and stuff like that, you can check out, it's either going to be already up or I will upload it, my haul video with lots of stuff that I've bought recently because all my orders kind of came in all at once, and I'll do swatches of those in that video because I'm not going to do them right now because I don't have time. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this fun, summery, bright, kind of peachy pink look, then keep on watching. Okay, so as you have probably seen in the intro, I'm going to do a little bit of a first impressions because I haven't used these yet of the Luxe Beauty. This is the Chrome Quad in the shades Bittersweet, as far as I can remember. I'll have everything listed down below, so don't worry. And then this is the Sweetheart Shifter in Sugar High, and it's just like a peach with a pink and a slightly kind of violet-y kind of shift to it. So we're going to use these guys to do a little look. I'm going to my boyfriend, so I'm curled my hair and everything. I want to look pretty, so let's do something. So I'm thinking something with this guy. I'm going to use all the colours, and this one is like two different colours. It's like a tie-dye kind of effect. I'm not going to mix them all together in that palette because I like having that extra little bit of colour, so I'm actually going to use the two colours separately, the kind of magenta-y fuchsia and the peach in the middle. I'm going to use those separately. We're going to do a bit of a halo eye, something a little bit fun, so let's just see what happens. Already on my face right now, I have got on my Face and Body foundation, and I have also got on my Benefit Eyebrow in the shade number 2 for my brows, and then my primer that I'm using is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I will use a glitter glue for the shimmers in this. Probably the Too Faced Glitter Insurance. Yes. So for this, I'm probably going to use my Lavender Look set from BH Cosmetics for my brushes, so we're going to use those, and this is the number 5 brush. It's like the biggest, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is the biggest fluffy brush. So we're going to use that, and I'm going to take this peachy shade here. The names are listed on the website, so I'll have them listed down below, but they're not actually on the palette, so I will just point to them as I need to. So just that first light peachy shade, and this is just going to go into the crease. I'm not bringing that on the inner or outer corner or anything like that. It's just going to go into the crease because I want my deeper, it's more of a true orange. I want that to be more on the inner and outer corner. This is just going to be our nice blending colour, and it's a matte and it actually blends very easily. I've never used this brand. I use a good bit of indie, but I don't specifically seek out a lot of indie products. It's just if I find them and they interest me. But I seen this on Angelica Nyqvist's one of her new makeup releases videos, and it looked beautiful, and I ordered it, and it was very nice. Now what I will say is this guy here, the Trichrome, I think it's what the product is, that's what this is here. It was kind of, I wouldn't say completely broken, it was kind of crumbly, so I just repressed it. I just put a tiny little bit of alcohol into it, like surgical spirits, and repressed it, so hopefully that's okay. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. Should be okay. It swatches perfectly fine. Okay, I'm going to go down in my size of brush, and this is the number 7 brush. It's just like a also small roundy brush, but it's a little bit smaller than the first brush we used. And we are going to take, there is a good bit of kick up in these, by the way, just letting you know. Take that orange shade, and I'm just kind of dabbing it. I'm not like swirling my brush or anything like that, because I kind of don't really know how they're going to apply with the brush on the eye. And this colour is going to go to the very outer corner. Ooh, he's bright. I like him. Very outer corner, and bring that into the crease just to deepen it. I'm not really bringing it too much onto the lid. It's mostly just going on the outer, like where the eyeball kind of sinks in a little bit there. And then a little bit just on the inner corner in here. Then just going back in with whatever's left on that first brush that I used, the big fluffy, and just use that to blend the edge of that brighter orange into the peach. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the shimmer. So on the lid, I kind of, okay, so this is the way I'm kind of feeling for this. I definitely want to use that really dark pink that's on the kind of tie-dye sort of one. I don't know what it's called. Is it called tie-dye? I'm not sure. The swirly one, that one. I want to use that dark pink, and I'm thinking I want to use this on the lid. And maybe the pigment on the inner corner. You'll see swatches of this at the beginning anyway, so I'm not too worried about showing you every single colour, but that's where I feel like I want to go with it. So let me pop a bit of glitter primer on. So I'm just taking a little bit of glitter primer, just a Too Faced glitter insurance, and just pressing that on the blank part of my lid. Then I'm taking a number 9 brush, which is just like the really flat brush from BH Cosmetics. And we're going to just take, because it's small enough, I'm just going to take just the pink part, and it's such a beautiful, rich, like raspberry shimmer. It's so pretty. And this is just going to go on the outer part of the lid here. Just building it up. Oh, that is so pretty. So what I'm going to do now is take my brush that I use for like the deeper orange, and we're going to take a little bit of that. Just tap. I'm not even like blending it. I'm just tapping over where the orange meets the pink. But they should blend. Like, it's not a hard blend between these two colours because they are both so vivid and warm. They should blend very easy together, but that is beautiful. So then for the center, we are going to use the trichrome that's in this here. So this, it's like a bright hot pink with like a blue, like a baby blue and purple kind of reflect off it. So I'm going to just take my finger. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. It's like a fairy. And we're going to just press that in the middle. Wow. It still works amazing. That is so pretty. And the kind of cooler shift in this is a nice little contrast against the warmer tones. That looks wet. Oh my god, that looks so beautiful. I'll zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see a bit better. How pretty. She's so pretty. Then I'm going to take that deeper orange again on that same brush I used it with, and just in that crease there, right there in the middle, just to make sure there's no super harsh line. Okay, so for the lower lash line, super simple. I'm just going to take that darker orange again, and we're going to take that on. This is a number 10 brush. It's just like a small little smudgy pencil brush. And this is going to go along the waterline, not waterline, lower lash line, right beside the waterline. And it's going to go all along. Actually, no, I'm going to leave a small little gap in there. Now, I did buy a single shadow, another trichrome. I think it's called Cascade is the shade I use. But it's a bit more lilac-y. It's not going to go with this sort of look. So I'm not going to use it now. But I am going to be doing a haul, if I haven't already done it. I will be doing a haul. If not, I've already done it, and I will link it down below where I show what I bought, because I'm planning on doing that. I did buy a few bits while in quarantine. Then I'm going in with a number 8 brush, which is like a flat fluffy brush, so kind of like that. It's like pinched here. It's not as round as the other ones. We're going to take that peachy shade, the lighter one, the very first shade that we used, taking that on the tip of that brush, and just use that to smoke out that purple, orange. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm very frazzled. Okay, and then I decided last minute, so that little gap we left in here, I'm going to actually add that like middle peachy shade here. I mean, eventually I might have this like mixed up together. It might just happen on its own as I'm using it, as I need more colour out of it, I'm not sure. But at the minute I'm just going to leave it the two separate colours. But I'm taking that on a number 11 brush, and it's going to go on that little gap in the inner lower lash line. Oh, he's lovely. This palette actually goes really, like, obviously the colours go very well together, but they really go well together. Like, they are so interesting together. This is a very soft shade as well. Like, if you're pushing your brush in it, don't push too hard because it may dig some in. You might get a chunk out or something like that. The mattes are beautiful. That trichrome is beautiful that I used in the middle, gorgeous. These shimmers are beautiful as well. So I very much like this palette. It's very pretty. Okay, so that is it for the palette. So now we're going to go into the pigment, which is the Sugar High Sweetheart Shifter, and it's fabulous. This is like peach with like a pink, purple, almost bluey kind of color reflect. Let me get a brush. So this is just going to go onto the inner corner. Ooh, and it matches the lid because the lid kind of has like a bit of a cooler tone as well. I'd say there's not a lot of peach off it. Maybe if you put down like a white base or something like that, there might be a bit more of a peach tone to it. But that base colour definitely doesn't really show as much as you might think it would. It's definitely more that blue kind of pink shift. It's fabulous. So let me zoom you in so you can see. I'm loving this. Okay, so that is everything for the colours. Loving them, loving this look. I'm gonna finish off my face, pop a little bit more, like finish my eyes off, do my cheeks and everything, and then I'll be back and I'll show you what I have on my face. Alrighty guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed. On my face right now, I used my Colourpop cream gel liner in the shade Boots, which is just like a fuchsia pink. I used that on my waterline. I didn't do any liner on my upper lash line. The only thing I did was use my MDM Flow Greater Than mascara, which I cannot find. And then I used my House of Lashes Temptress Wispies on my eyes because they're just super wispy and fluffy and kind of all choppy looking and everything. They look really fun. And then for my cheeks, I used my, let me just get them, my Fenty Stalkr bronzer in the shade In the Sun. So that, and a bit of bronzer on my cheeks and everything. Then for my blusher, I wanted to kind of match the kind of corally orangey pinky kind of colours we have going on. So you see MAC Mineralize Blush in the shade Hey Coral Hey, which is a beautiful bright coral blush. Then my lovely wet looking highlight, because I put a lot on, is, mine is a little bit broken, my Double Gleam highlighter from MAC, the Extra Dimension highlighter. It's fabulous, love it. And then for my lips, I use a MAC lipstick in the shade Diva-ish, which is a kind of cream texture, but it's just like really nice bright warm pink, and it's lovely. But then on top of it, and just to add a bit of sparkle to kind of go with the sparkly bits on the lid, I use the MAC lip gloss. This is the Viva Glam Miley Cyrus lip gloss. It is discontinued, but any of their Dazzle glosses would do the same job. I mean, any sparkly gloss on top would do that doesn't have a lot of colour in it. That will do too. So yeah, that is everything. Okay guys, so that is everything. If you did like this video, then give me a big thumbs up down below to let me know you like it, and I will do more of these and lots more other videos that I feel like doing. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think of this look. Are you interested in this little palette? It's a nice little palette and it's not too expensive. It's really, really, really nice. So yeah, and also hit subscribe down below to see more videos if you do like my videos and do like me and want to support me. You can hit subscribe down below and it will just show you everything else that I do. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video guys.